Good morning. Oh yeah, this is where I'm staying, by the way. One of the first things I'll need to work out is, why did it take me so long to find this place last night? Okay, it was dark, but look at that big shiny entrance. It appeared to be another one of these towns that's so quiet on a Sunday morning at least, you can walk right down the middle of the road. Look how perfectly round this historic old town is. I'm going to try and cover all of it. Right, come on, do an intro. Good morning from Nördlingen in Germany. Now if you didn't see how I got here, it's all in the little midweek video. Check it out, it was a bit of a drama but we did get here in the end, that's the main thing. And I think I'm just going to recycle the intro from that video as well because it's all relevant. So this town is possibly best known as the epicentre of a meteor strike that happened 15 million years ago, but I bet you've seen it since then in the movies and probably didn't even realise where it was. I'm going to spend the next 20 minutes or so just trying to familiarise myself with the place. I arrived here late last night under the cover of darkness, and then we'll go for breakfast. Bells all around. Yes, it's 8 o'clock. When you arrive in town, be sure to pick up one of these little maps from your hotel. It shows you everything you need to see and do. Quite a basic map, but on the back, it's got absolutely everything in so much detail. You don't need to do any research at all. And that's right up my street. I just hope that stuff's open on a Sunday, because at the moment, I think it's fair to say it's a bit on the quiet side. But I said when I arrived here last night, I think we've stumbled upon a bit of a gem here, folks. I hope I can do it justice in today's video. It looks like this little hut might be opening up later. Steak und Wurst. That sounds good. The old town here is almost completely surrounded by a 2.5 kilometre city wall. I think it's the most preserved in all of Germany, and we'll be walking around it later, don't you worry. What a beautiful old van. I don't want to be too loud, there might be people still sleeping in there. I know what you're asking, where is everyone? That's what I'm thinking too. The Crater Cafe and Bar. Nice. Once all this stuff opens, I think I'm going to have no problem finding my breakfast. But I'm hungry now. Maybe here. It almost looks open. Ah, it looks like they've got some staffing issues, but it does look like breakfast is still available. Wednesday to Sunday. I think they open at 9. We'll come back here. Who would have thought I'd end up in Hollywood this morning? And we're right next to one of the 5 city gates. All of them are named after the places they lead to, that makes sense. And that's the city wall up there, where we'll be wandering later. Now what's this one called? The Reimlinger Tor from 1362. And that's us now officially outside the old town. Hope we can break back in for breakfast. And that big wall, it does look like a pretty decent defence, doesn't it? Look at it inside, it's beautiful. Get a couple of photos here, I think. Well, there's a gap in the traffic. Aye, that's busy traffic, eh? One thing I'll need to work out is how to get up to the walkway, but that'll be for later. Wonder what it's like to live somewhere like this. And could I? Well, probably, if I spoke a bit more German. It's gorgeous. A little bit of a doer-upper here, that'd do the job perfectly. Yeah, it really does need some work. But I think I'm the man for the job. Hello.
Morgen.
Are you open?
At 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock,
yes.
I'll come back, thank you.
You're alone or?
Just me.
Okay,
yeah.
it's okay.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you. Aye, 9 o'clock, look at me waiting for my breakfast. Unusually for the channel, there's a couple of museums I'd like to show you today. I do like museums, but I'm just not very good at filming them. Now they open at 10, I think. Well, I hope they're open today. So breakfast at 9, then we can go to one of those at 10. They look like quite interesting places, looking forward to it. So if I'm here at the moment, after breakfast I can wander over at the railway station. There's a museum I'd like to see there. And the other one I must see is number 10. Where's number 10? There it is, over the other side of town. This is called the Crater Museum, so it'll be all about that meteorite that hit 15 million years ago. And although that looks quite far away, believe me, this old town, it's fairly compact. In fact, there's a question: who can work out the area if the circumference wall is 2.5 kilometres? Let me know in the comments. Ah, lovely, thank you.
You want to have breakfast or only coffee?
Breakfast, please.
Yes, okay. If you're alone...
Yeah, sorry about that.
No! You can sit here.
Perfect. Ah, this place is lovely, isn't it? One thing's for sure though, it's a bit early for that cake. There doesn't seem to be a menu as such, but the lady was saying there's a small breakfast and a large breakfast. I'm not overly hungry. I think I'll just stick with a small one. I feel so bad speaking English in places like this. I mean, I've got a few words of German that I try to throw in. The lady's saying she doesn't speak any English at all. Trust me, her English is better than my German would ever be. Look at my wee breakfast, that'll hit the spot. I've got some yogurt as well with some kind of muesli fruit and a black coffee. That's what I really need. Oh, that's good. She even lit my candle so that, quote, I can have a romantic start to the day. She is such a sweetheart, by the way. I love this place. Well, as much as I'd like to, I can't sit here all morning. Let's go. Come on, Philson. Oh, that looks nice. That place is going like a fair now. Busiest place in town, actually. I think that's where the whole population is. Right, railway station, museum, this way. As I wander to the station, and before I forget, you know how I was saying the town was featuring a famous movie? Well, who remembers Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one from 1971, when they were soaring above town, and the Wonkavator was right here, folks. This is the gate that I walked through last night when I arrived, so it'll be a right turn here. Construction. But like I always say, at least they're looking after it, some investment. I think this museum opens at 10, fingers crossed. So we are back at the railway station. Everything looks so different in daylight. I like how they've got these little plaques here welcoming you to town. Look at it, incredible. Some history, maps, the museums, all the things to do. That's a nice touch, isn't it? And there's the station itself. But how do we get to the museum? I think it's on the other side of the tracks. Yeah, I think we're going to have to cross. I'll be leaving again tomorrow and I'll need to be here early. I don't want the same chaos I had arriving. What can you buy here? Cigarettes, I think. This isn't the way, but I just wanted to have a look at this loco. It's absolutely beautiful. Would you just look at that? When you think its only purpose in life is to haul those rusty old freight wagons, and look at the colours. Oh, and look over there at the museum. That looks good. Let's go. That's like a museum piece itself. Ah, and just in time to see an ICE arriving. I'm guessing this is the bus station. Another busy place. And look at all these old trains, carriages, locos. Must be hundreds of them. But I get a feeling they're not part of the museum. I think this is as close as we'll get. So I peek around the fence. But I'm not going in there. I don't know what these signs say. What a place. If you're a train enthusiast, you've got to come here. That's a cool shot. Aye, we're going the right way, just across this bridge. Look at them all. Like I say, I don't even think these are part of the museum. Nice little allotment there. Morgan. Everywhere's just so clean and tidy. It's such a shame I notice things like that compared to back home. Although that's one thing you'll find anywhere, a rogue shopping trolley. And an Airstream, I've always had a thing for those. Oh no, I'm getting wet feet. And this looks like the entrance, open... What? Oh no, from 10. It's the weekend, Steve. So we're just in time. Casa. I really should get one of these for my wall, shouldn't I? Hello.
Hello.
One, please.
Yes. €8, please.
Thank you. I like this old ticket machine. Yeah, look at that. They actually stamp your old ticket. Fantastic. Where do I even start? That's my problem with museums. There's too much to see and never enough time. Look at all these tracks converging on the turntable. I don't even think I'm that into trains, but this is a special museum. I take it you can just wander right over these. Now let's wander into this dark shed, which seems fitting for these big beauties. Wow, that's all I can say. I think this is a bit of a workshop. Nice to see them getting restored. I mean, for €8 entrance, you've got to come here if you're in town. Little workbench with some rags, they're keeping them well oiled. And this one's from 1918. All the signs are in German, but that's where Google Translate comes in. It's a lifesaver. And this one's seen better days. I think we're just free to wander anywhere. Oh, I like that bulbous shape. Get a better look at it from this side. And that's us under the bridge now, so you can just wander free amongst all of these, apart from the ones behind the fence, of course. But I'd say there's almost too much to see. You could literally spend all day in here. Aye, those seats weren't designed for comfort. It's like L&ER. Careful, slippery today. And that's as far as we can go this way anyway. Don't worry son, you'll make it into the museum one day. The oldies are nice, but these are the ones I really like. You can almost imagine these still running in some parts of Europe. When's this one from? 1955. Let me in. Can you see in there? Because I can't. I'm seeing this everywhere. What does it mean? No smoking. Alright, that makes sense. Nice wagon. Reminds me of when I had a train set when I was a bit younger. Pretty sure I had something very like that. Wish it was full of beer. I think this one's actually a cafe these days. It's not open at the moment, but here's a look at the prices. I love how you can get a beer over here for like €3.50, €4. That's a bargain. Aye, no exaggeration, I could easily have made a whole video from here, and it doesn't even feel like a museum. It's more like a working rail yard, and I mean that as a compliment. Right down to the oily gloves. Yeah, I had to get a wee sign from my office door. I'll leave you to translate it. What a fantastic place. Alright, let's head back into town. I think I'm now going to head to the Daniel Tower, which if I'm not mistaken is that one there. And I think I can see people at the top, which means it's open. And it's often like that in Germany. Things are open on a Sunday but tend to be closed on a Monday. So Sunday's not such a bad day after all. I love these very sharp sloping roofs. Does that mean they get a lot of snow here in winter? I tell you what, if you watch Willy Wonka again, you'll recognise this place straight away, even from up there. Is that a pub? I'll have to get a wee beer later. Oh wow, I would love to bring some meats home, but I'm not sure you're allowed to at the moment from the EU to the UK, or maybe it's the other way around. It feels like I saw most of those this morning. The town is fair coming alive, and yes, lunch will be of the street food variety, but it's good to see the bakers open on a Sunday as well. Now, how do I get up this big tower? Without a drone, it's going to be the only way to get that Willy Wonka view. Here we are, I think this is the entrance. €4, bargain. Yeah. For €4 it's going to be steps all the way, isn't it? I'm knackered, I haven't even made it to the ticket desk. In fact, where is the ticket desk? I hope I didn't walk straight past it. I'm paying the way out. Look at that wheel. They must have big hamsters here. Oh, don't look down. See if I get to the top and they say, sorry, you need your ticket to get through here. I'll not be happy. But it'd be my own fault, wouldn't it? We are already so high. A welcome stop to have a look at the bells. I'll try and time my descent to be here at midday. It could be loud. I think this is where we pay. There's some of the Suevite stone from the meteor strikes. Full of diamonds, you know. Just too small to be of any value, I'm afraid. Let's continue up the stairs. Ah, we're there already. Wow. I definitely feel like Charlie up here. This is the golden ticket view, and the church tower is slap bang in the middle of the old town, so we've got this view on all sides. Incredible. Especially with all the roofs being the same colour. The most remarkable thing here though isn't even the town itself, you have to look a bit further. It's the meteor crater that it sits in. 16 miles in diameter, and you can see it off on the horizon all the way around. It's getting a bit busy up here now though. I think we should go back down the stairs for midday so we can be as close as possible for those bells to ring. I wonder if they actually filmed some B-roll for the movie up here in this very tower, eh? Right, let's go. Mind your step, mind your head, mind everything. Danke. Bye bye. And we're back down here where we're going to have a very special performance in about 3 minutes. To forget all about filming there and cover both ears. Oh, I feel dizzy. All those stairs and all that noise. I think this is the town hall, and there's some nice examples of that Sweevite stone and all its diamonds. We'll come back tonight and try and excavate it. It's in there somewhere, but I reckon this guy will be watching me. And here we've got a tourist information office, just not many tourists, but I like the post box. That's a beauty. And we're now just a short walk from that crater museum. We're packing a lot into today, I tell you, but it's so much fun. What have we got here? Scotch Corner. Germany's top whiskey bar. Ah, it's closed. Can we peek in through the window and see anything? Not really, it's very dark in there. I hadn't even noticed the Crater Museum is pretty much right next to my hotel. It's another one I'm just like, please be open, because there's something in particular I want to see in here. I think we might be in luck. Yes. This is another absolute bargain, €5 to get in, and they even offer you a tablet in English if you want it. But this photograph, that really does tell a story. I'm sorry I wasn't here to show you it, but it was a very quick show anyway. After 300 seconds, it's all over. But in that 5 short minutes, what is now southern Germany would have been completely devastated. So maybe as well I wasn't here.
Durchdringt das kosmische Geschoss in 2 Sekunden die Atmosphäre.
And here's what I really came to see, a piece of lunar rock from the Apollo 16 moon landing. I didn't think it'd be that big. See, it's slightly bigger than a snooker ball, if that means anything to you. Gotta grab a wee selfie with the moon rock. This is a special exhibition, by the way, it's not the gift shop, okay? Ah, this is cool. Look at those wee bits down there. And let's see them magnified. Another special museum. And to see a big chunk of moon rock, wow, that was just the icing on the cake. And it's here, by the way, because in 1970 Apollo astronauts visited the town to go to the local quarries and study rock samples as part of their training for a moon mission. Incredible. Even in daylight I can't find my hotel. If you saw the previous video you know what I'm talking about. Just want to go for a pee. Although I didn't try these steps last night, I didn't even see them. It could be up here. Yes, there it is. At last I've worked it out. Hotel detour complete. I'm now off in search of a very famous footballer, and I'm pretty sure he's down this way somewhere. Look at that, it's just beautiful. I am really taken with this place. And I think we've found what we're looking for. The legend that is Gerd Müller, one of the greatest goal scorers football's ever seen. And he was born right here. And when I say right here, I think it was that house over there. Big strong thighs those. Aye, he knew where the back of the net was. Where do we go now? Maybe for some lunch. And it'd be nice to find a building in Nördlingen that isn't absolutely beautiful. I'm not sure there is one. Cheers, Gerhard. No, I got it wrong. This is where he was born. Looks quite similar, doesn't it? Still no a bad wee house. There's another one of those city gates just along at the end here, but I'm going to turn the other way and go and grab some lunch. I'm hungry. This is Alexanderplatz, a bit different from the one in Berlin. And to me it's more German looking, do you know what I mean? I just can't stop looking up. Typical tourist, eh? Ah, there's a bit more life about the place now. But I would still say 99% of any tourism is domestic. I think I'm the 1%. Look at this one, you can get a beer. I think I want some food first, and I've got this kind of unwritten rule that I don't have a beer until the filming is done, the work is done. That's when I can relax. So maybe I'll just grab something from here, the place I saw earlier. 2 sausages for €4.50. Amazing. That was not easy to do with a GoPro, okay? I love that place. There's only one thing available and this is it. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks like they do it quite well. Oh, barbecued sausage. Is there anything better? Yes, there is. 2 barbecued sausages. Oh, I knew I'd get mustard everywhere. So what was I saying about rules? That's right, they're there to be broken. And when a bottle of beer is €2, who am I to say no? Cheers. Welcome to hell, folks. It's hot down here. Thank you. I'll balance things out with a smoothie, but which one do I get? Is the Gute or the Gruner? Looks like a bowl of soup. Oh, it's good. That'll make me healthy again. I'm just eating and drinking my way through this town this afternoon, and I'm not finished yet. Slow down, Steve, slow down. Look how busy it is now. What have we got in here? Let's go for a look. Oh, it's like a deli. Smells like a deli. Very posh. Aye, it's a wee bit more expensive in here, but in general in Germany, out of the cities at least, food is so much cheaper than back home. What are these? Yeah, I'm a bit obsessed with these smaller German towns. I think they've got everything going for them.
Wermut und was weiß ich nicht alles drüber und da sollte halt auch durchkommen. Aber, und wie gesagt, wenn ihr Gin Tonic trinkt...
When you look around, everyone is eating those sausage rolls like the one I had earlier. And when you think that's €4.50, €2 for a beer, imagine how much that would cost you in Edinburgh at Christmas. The question now is, what kind of bargain can we get in the bakers? Ideally, I'd like something with apple. Busy place. Well, they were all out of apple, so I've got no idea what I've bought. A Streusethaler, does that sound right? Probably butchered that name. Look into my bag of mystery. And I hope I like it, because it's bloody massive. I mean, it's alright, it'd be better if I had some fruit in it, but how do I describe it? It's like pastry and sugar, just very sweet, that's what I would say. Oh, I got to the middle, there's some custard, that's something at least. But back in the bag for later, I think. There's enough fuel in the tank now to go for a full circumnavigation of this old town, round the city wall. What do you say? The only question is, where do we start? I think that could be my favourite yet. It seems to get wider as it gets taller. That doesn't normally work in architecture, does it? Well, hold on, I'm getting distracted. Maybe we can have a look inside the church. I wonder if this is made of that meteor stone as well. A church from outer space. It's very impressive, but at the same time, it feels empty. Thank you. It's nice, but I'm not blown away like I am at some churches. And with the church being right in the centre of town, we're as far away as we could be from that city wall. So I guess we just walk in any direction, just hope we can find some steps up to it. Trust me to choose the dead end. Oh, nice. Oh no, we're back here. This is quite close to where I had breakfast, and I didn't see any steps going up back then. There's your city wall. Maybe inside the gatehouse? I don't think the entrance is going to be on this side. That wouldn't be very good for defences, would it? I'm going to end up walking around the whole town, but down here. Is this it? No. Of course I should be checking a map, but I keep just saying, just go another 100 metres. Well, at least from down here I can see all these beautiful old houses that are actually kind of built into the wall. Lean-tos. And I wonder if some of these are as old as the wall itself. Although I would say probably not. Right, this is getting ridiculous. Man up and check the map. But I still can't work it out. Hold on, I think I've found it. All by myself. We're finally going up. And if I'd kept going, I could have been playing miniature golf. Aye, it's definitely better from up here. That's just coming on 4 o'clock now. I guess sunset will be around 7. Can't believe that's my day almost finished in Nördlingen. Although, looking at the GoPro SD card, I think I've got about 25 minutes left, so maybe it's good timing. I read somewhere that the wall doesn't quite go all the way around, so it'll be interesting to see what they do at the bit that's missing. Quickly swing round, that's where I had breakfast. I'm getting tired now, it's been a long day. What's the steps count? 24,000 almost. I can feel every one of them. Where are we? Oh, museum. I think I'll keep going. Seen enough museums today. It's so funny hearing the jiggle of coins in my pocket. It's been a while since I've heard that. But when you come to Germany, make sure you've got some cash. I mean, I've always got like a stash of notes and I take something with me on every trip, but especially here, there's been a couple of times this morning where it was cash only, so don't get caught out. I've been walking for ages, but that church tower's not getting any closer. What is this wee cafe? Should I get something? Having another wee local beer. It's from the same brewery as the last time. €3 for this glass. With a view like that, you can't beat it. Cheers. You know what, I've been sitting here, almost finished that beer, and I've just realised that's us done the full circuit. We're back to where we started. So you can do the full walk, even though the original city wall might not be complete. Maybe some of the lower sections, maybe that's what was the new bit. But we've made it, we've done the full thing. I swear I thought that was real. The only thing missing. There we go, perfect. What do we do now? Dinner? Dinner. Look, this shop, whatever it is, in fact it might be a hairdresser's, it's called Willie's. Wonder if that's Willy Wonka. And that's us back at the Muller's house. It's a tiny place, this old town. There's that van I saw this morning. He's woken up. Oh, how I wish this shop was open. I'd be buying something. No, not the boy in the kilt. The cat. Do you like the play on words there? It's not an Irish pub, it's a Bayerish pub. But not my first choice for dinner. What's this place? Zum Hobele. Looks a bit more German. You know what I'd like? A schnitzel. Do they do schnitzel? They do indeed. 14.60. I'm always a bit scared to go into somewhere that I can't actually see inside, but let's be brave. Can I take a seat? Yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. This looks alright, eh? And it's got schnitzel on the menu. I've ordered my schnitzel, but I'm back on the waters, folks. Dinner has arrived. That's going to fill a gap, isn't it? A massive schnitzel, fries, side salad, and more of this water. I feel the heat on my face from today. Smash nego, Steve. And breathe. That was such a massive portion. Proper, like, old school homemade food. It came to €21.80 for a massive schnitzel, loads of fries, a side salad, and my water as well. So highly recommended that wee place if you're in town. But you know what? I think it's finished me off. Back to the hotel. Back to the hotel, which I'm fine with. The place has got all quiet again. I think everyone's in that restaurant. It was so popular. Just when we get perfect blue sky, we're going back. Oh, I can see a stork up there in his nest. I totally forgot there were storks' nests in Nördlingen. Can you see him? Well, come on, I had to get a dessert on the way home, didn't I? And would you believe this ice cream from a shop right in the city centre? €1.80. It's crazy. The only negative thing I can say about this place as I walk back to the hotel by a very long and diverted route is, I don't know if it's because it's a Sunday, but I can't find anywhere even to buy a bottle of water. There's no shops at all. None. It's just gone 7 PM by the way. But like I say, it could be because it's a Sunday. Although I can't even see any little like corner shops or mini supermarkets or anything like that. You can always get an ice cream though. Guess hotel water it is. A shot of water. Good news folks, the water in the room is free and I think it's local as well. Yep, that's another one. That's the same company that makes the beer. So as I tuck into this, it's good night from me and I'll see you in the morning, or we can part ways now. If you've seen all you need to see, that is absolutely fine. If you'd like to join me for a very brief journey home, because like I say, the SD card is running out, then I'll see you in the morning. Cheers. Good morning. To say I've slept in would technically be true, but only by a few minutes. Let's go. Hello, good morning. Check out, please. Thank you.
Yeah, it's already paid.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye. Well, that was nice and easy. Let's find this railway station again. Goodbye, Nördlingen. Do you think there's a place for breakfast at the station? Even a wee croissant or something basic, you know? Should have checked this yesterday, shouldn't I? And I think that might be my train there, the RE89 to Munich, which is weird because on the board it says platform 1. But that is not platform 1. I tell you, I'm so freaked out with these trains now and I need to catch this one to get to Munich on time for my flight. What's the best? This gets a bit busier the closer we get to Munich, and of course Oktoberfest. better.
Also mein Chefin hat da gar kein Problem.
Ja, super!
Wenn da weniger drin ist, dann hast du da auch mehr zum
Ist ein bisschen leer da drinnen. Also einfacher geht es nicht mehr.
Das wäre halt schon, wenn es
We are back in crazy Munich station and I am hungry, but let's try and get down to Marienplatz. And if we make it there for 11 o'clock, we might see the Glockenspiel as well and grab something to eat. So I think it will be a left turn. Look at this. What do you reckon? Maybe next time, okay? Everything's just that little bit bigger here than it was in Nördlingen, eh? Wow. And here we are, we've made it. It's beautiful. And as I was saying, there's a Glockenspiel just there, and I believe it plays at 11 o'clock, which is in about 10 minutes, so we'll hang about and watch it. Wow, that goes on for ages, but I need food. Sorry to leave early. This looks as good a place as any. What can we get here? Oh, that's what it's all about. I was just going to go for the regular old bratwurst, and the guy in front of me got one of these. I've got no idea what it's called, but look at that crispy edge. This was €5 by the way, incredible value. Let me just try and open that up. Heaven. I think it's time to stop looking at it and maybe bite into it. Ah, it's so juicy and tender. Kind of tastes like Christmas. Now I know I was incredibly hungry, but boy, this is one of the best rolls I've ever had. Just to show you where it was, it's called Markt Metzger, and it's right next to that big thing. And folks, I think that's it from this video, and indeed this whole trip. I've checked in for my flight, I've got an aisle seat, so nothing to show you from that one, and my SD card is now dangerously low, so when I click my fingers, we'll be back in Montrose. If only it was that easy, eh? Thanks for watching, see you next time. Wow, that was fast. There's a travel hack I wish I'd known about before, but of course the reality was very different. We were sat in the tarmac in Munich for over an hour and 20 minutes. The plane behind us had declared an emergency, there were fire trucks everywhere, and then once that was sorted, it turned out that our passenger manifest was wrong and we couldn't leave till it was sorted. But somehow I made my connection, and here we are, home in Montrose, and I've only got the energy to say one more word. Good night.